What's up, guys? And I'm finally getting around to reviewing the Black and Gold Mr. McSpider-Dude review. I wanted to finish the Eternals reviews first, and they are now complete. Now we just have to wait for the movie, so it is time for Spider-Man. Starting with the box, here is a closer look at it in case you like seeing the box. I do like the artwork there with the gold and black Spidey, or wait, black and gold or gold, black and gold. I don't know if the order really matters. There's a wording that if you want to read is there, and then the other figures and the bottom with the UPC. And there he is, guys, out of the package, looking pretty spiffy in this black and gold. Definitely like the paint job. So let's take a closer look so I can show you just how awesome this is. Starting with the head, we have an awesome sculpt here. It's actually pretty nice. They actually sculpted in the web linings, and the gold is actually very accurately aligned with all those web linings, which is actually pretty impressive all the way through the top there. Eyes look pretty decent as well, and of course he has that kind of circuitry, which I'll show you later because I need to do some camera tricks here to make you see it. But anyways, moving into the body as well, you also see that nice gold that goes all the way around. And they did a great job aligning the gold on this entire figure because it's actually sculpted in those little line marks, and I don't know how they did it, especially with the Eternals figures that they kind of missed the line and the mark there, but for this one, they did a great job. Well, they did make these after the Eternals, so maybe they improved their processes from that, but wow. All right, now let's go and take a look at that circuitry here. Gotta have it shimmer on the light just right. You can see right there, it doesn't go much on the back. There's nothing on the back. It starts about right there. You can see the circuitry line as I get that light to kind of shine and glimmer off of it, which looks pretty awesome. You can see it really nicely right there, even on the forehead there, and then it ends right when it starts back there. Then on here you see the circuitry as well all the way around on his kind of belly there on the web portion of the suit. Try to get that to shine right there for you. It's really hard to see, but you can, if I get the light for you there, you can start to see it right there, which is awesome. He has some on his bicep as well on that top portion right there. I really like the spider symbol, by the way. It's really popped up and looks really nice. Same thing with the back one. And then the details go on the inside of the butterfly joints as well. But then he has some more circuitry going down here on his legs, which are a little bit easier to see because there's no gold in the way, but you can see that circuitry there. It's almost like he just got a circuit board and just wrapped himself around it. So I don't know, I'm kind of wondering if there may be like conduits to make the time stone or whatever, just multiverse magic flow through him. I'm trying to get that to shine there on the legs. Really hard to show you. Actually, wait. There is no circuitry on the feet. But anyways, now looking at the overall figure, the circuitry is only on that front portion of the face as I showed you, and then it's on this section right here of his body, and then it's on just kind of the tip portion of his bicep right here only, and then on his thighs, and that is it. So not too much, but just enough to make it look pretty awesome. Nothing on the back though. Although they did kind of paint in some circuitry type style, I guess you could call it, on his gold right there. As you can see, got some right there. Then he has some on the back of his arm right there, which is pretty cool. He's also got the red here, which, just like you guys say, it looks really weird contrasting. Like he's all black and gold, and then you got these red, I don't know, that color combo just looks weird. And of course he has some more of that gold circuitry on the top of his boots there as well. And that is pretty much it. We'll go over the figure again, get a close-up of everything. Nothing on the thighs except for that circuitry. And then on the body, it's just kind of a regular sculpt there. He's got some nice sculpting on his shoulders there. Got some nice line details there, but for the most part, it's all about the paint with this figure and the Lego Jumbo. And overall sculpt-wise, if you have the Far From Home black and red suit Spider-Man, it's actually the exact same sculpt, which is kind of unfortunate because it has the pins, you know? You got the new one here that has the pinless joints, which just looks fantastic, although there's no real reason to have pinless because it doesn't kind of intersect with different colors on the inside or outside. You know, it's not like this Spider-Man dude here where it's red pins there. It looks great, and then you have the red pins on the inside on the blue, which does not look great. So kind of a missed opportunity there. This one right here, not quite as bad, although it would have been nice to have you know, the gold paint go all the way through the pin. So, oh well. But yeah, it's actually impressive what they did with the exact same sculpt, but they repainted it in such a way that it feels brand new, and they really did a great paint job. But yeah, exact same sculpt. And with that said, articulation wise, the head rotates in the usual circle, and it has the old style kind of a slotted joint for the head, goes about that far up, which is pretty good, and that far down. The arm rotates in the usual circle, shoulder goes up that much, bicep swivel, double jointed pinned elbow, hand spins in a circle, does the flapper McDoodle, and he also has a butterfly joint, which has some very good range, although it's kind of springy on mine. It's kind of weird, but good range nevertheless. He's got the separate waist swivel that spins in a circle and has some nice clicks to it, and the torso pivot that goes backwards that much and forward that much, although I have to say that I am becoming a fan of the newer kind of ball joint one that the Eternals have, because it just makes the sculpt look so much cleaner. And the legs go that far forward and that far back until you hit the curve there, and then it starts going sideways. It's got some decent splits. It's got the usual thigh swivel and the double jointed pinned knees, and then the ankle that goes that far back, that far forward, and spins in a circle. And for his only accessories, he comes with the ubiquitous web flipping hands. Although on a bright side, it is different from the integrated suit Spider-Man. As you can see, the integrated suit one actually has some kind of sculpting into it as well, as opposed to this one, which is just plain and flat. So they are different flipping hands, but they're still just flipping hands. Oh, and you get this armadillo whole leg here. And here he is next to the basic figure version, and aside from the head shape, which I like, and kind of the more matching gold arms there, the Legends look so much better. Just, he's actually black. This one's saying black and gold. It's more like gray and gold. This is black and gold, so yeah, I think, plus the painted in lines there, just, yeah, the Legends is definitely superior. Can't argue that. And for some comparisons, here he is next to a bunch of Spider Legends as well as the basic No Way Home figures. And of the two new No Way Home figures, I think the integrated suit is far superior because of the pinless tech and just overall the sculpt. And here he is next to the Legends Sony movie Venom, as well as the Legends Carnage and Super Venom, or Super Monster Venom. Monster Venom. I call him Super Monster Venom. And finally, here he is next to some Legends Eternals and Shang-Chi. Well guys, overall, despite being a completely reused Far From Home sculpt, the brand new paint job really does make it feel like a new figure, so they definitely did a good job there. Plus, I really love the gold, and the accuracy of the paint application is very impressive. But anywho dudes, the countdown for Eternals to hit theaters is almost over, and if the movie ends up being what I think it is, I may just have to make a video review on it with my thoughts, so we will see. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.